Let's go.
First one of the year. Here we go. Monsters Media Day. Doug Plagens here with the head coach of the Monsters, Dean Chynoweth. And it just seems like a lot of excitement going from Avalanche camp in Denver and now to here. Just seems like a lot of excitement. Can you talk about that?
Well, I thought you were going to say it seems like yesterday we were doing this, and not for me. It's been a long, long summer, so to get back doing this means hockey's close, and obviously we're excited to get going. It starts with camp in Colorado, seeing all the kids come in, ready to go, in good shape, put in a good showing there. Obviously a bunch were reassigned, so now it's our turn to get going.
And now for you personally, coming into year two as the head coach, a little different for you coming into year two now. How's that helped?
Less hectic, more settled from everywhere, from the family front to the office to the staff. We hired a new assistant coach in Randy Lattiser. We have a new goaltender consultant in Jean-Ian Filiatro is how we say his name. And we're looking forward to having them obviously assist and help our players develop.
Now, going into training camp, a lot of good players in Avalanche camp, a lot of good players in Monsters camp as well. When you look at that, can you form a team identity yet, or is that something that takes a few games to really get under your belt?
I think that takes a little bit of time. We tried to address some areas within the organization during the summer that everybody felt that we needed to get better at. And so now once we get on the actual ice, we get into real games, I think that's where you'll see the identity start to take shape.
And now going off something else that you mentioned, new assistant coach in Randy Lattiser, impressive resume as both a player and a coach in the game of hockey. What can he bring to the table?
Well, we have a lot of young defensemen, and so that's going to help huge with his experiences being at the NHL level, at the junior level, at the American Hockey League level, and then for the rest of the guys, just his experiences of all the teams that he's been with. You don't stick around that long if you're not doing something right, and so he has a tremendous amount of experience. Will help me as well, being back as a head coach in my situation at this level. So I'm looking forward to it.
Now, in your career in coaching, coming from the junior background, going back to that, you've seen a lot of young guys really grow and really develop as players. Last season with the Monsters, a lot of rookies had some big seasons. Has it been fun for you to watch those guys develop, and is it even more fun to see those guys now come into year two?
Well, it is, and it's really exciting and kind of a little unnerving at times to see where they fit when they get to an actual camp amongst their peers or with the NHL group. So that part of it, it's not a lot different than the junior levels in the sense that you hope the players continue to trend in the right direction. So those players that had good years, that they continue to build on that and they don't take a step backwards, because sometimes with year two at pro, that happens to guys where they take a step back. Then the other part of it, we have a group of young rookies coming in out of junior hockey that are fairly highly touted, that have had exceptional junior careers, that now they get to try to apply it to the American Hockey League level, which can be a challenge at times. So with that in mind, we've made the addition of a few other veteran players in the American Hockey League, the JT Wymans, the Guillaume Debian, that should help in that transition, depending what happens with Nick Holden and Nate Gennon on defense. Again, other guys with lots of experience. And the one guy that I've said all along last year that really hurt that we missed was Brian Lerg. And he was our captain last year for the short time, and he'll be our captain again this year. And he'll have lots of support around him from the leadership side.
Exciting for you to see him on the ice at camp and really seem like playing at a high level as well.
It sure was. You never know when a guy comes off a knee. Everybody responds differently to it. Brian's an extremely hard worker, extremely committed. So with that being said, I wasn't totally surprised, but very excited for him.
And now going off the ice a little bit, over the course of the summer, a little bit of time off, what'd you do?
A little bit of golf, a little bit of water sports, lots of time with my daughter and friends at our lake place in Montana. And then, like I said, when I was here, I was able to take in the Indians games, do a few things around town with the nice restaurants in the downtown area. So we've really enjoyed it.
Lastly, excited to get it going? Sounds like you are.
Very excited. Can't wait to get going.
Monsters head coach Dean Chynoweth, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.